Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. My name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney, and I practice all types of immigration law. So we handle pretty much all types of immigration law, including family-based immigration, where you're sponsoring people in your family, your spouse, your children, your brothers and sisters, perhaps your parents, many times parents as well. We also help with employment-based green card and visa applications. Right now, we're doing a whole slew of H-1B cases. This is H-1B season. If you have filed an H-1B and you have questions, now is an opportunity to go ahead and ask those questions. I'm here live to answer your questions. So the way to do that is to just put it into the chat. I'm streaming on a couple of platforms, so you may see questions that are not on there. So go ahead and type in your questions, and I'll do my best to answer that. Just as a heads up, this is just general information to have a confidential attorney-client relationship to start that process. I would say call us for a consultation. We're open right now if you want to call our office. Say hi to Ara or Kriza if you chat with one of them. They will be handling the phones, and they can help you schedule that consultation. Okay, so you can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663. So again, if you're just joining, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I practice. I'm based in Arlington, Virginia, which is right outside of DC, but our clients are all throughout the United States, coast to coast, literally almost every single state we represent people in. And that is because immigration is considered a federal practice. So no matter where in the US you are located, we can help you with your immigration case, even if you're trying to bring somebody from abroad, or if you are abroad and you're wondering how to get back in here, if you're having complications with a US embassy abroad to issue a visa, we can help talk to you about that. Okay, so I would suggest scheduling a consultation if you have questions. We can get into your immigration history and see what you might be eligible for. You can reach me at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Now is an opportunity for you to ask kind of that one-off question, one-off immigration question. I practice all types of immigration law, so you can go ahead and ask me humanitarian cases or cases like victims of crime, victims of abuse, VAWA. We're going to start off talking about that. Also family-based immigration and employment-based work visas as well. I can help you with that as well. Now is an opportunity for you to do that. I'll be on for a few more minutes. So if you would like to share this post with others or want to let others know that I'm on and they can hop on and ask questions, please go ahead and do that. Make sure you like our page on Facebook and on TikTok if you would like to be notified of when I go live again. So we're at Agarwal Immigration. That's our handle on both Facebook and on TikTok. Hi, Shiva. How are you? Thank you for joining. Hi, Elvis. Hi, Grace. Hi, Cuban, Texas. Nice to see everybody joining here, and please, go ahead and say hello so I know that you're watching. I can't always tell exactly who's watching, so go ahead and say hi, tell me where you're from, and of course, if you have an immigration question, put that in here. I'm an immigration lawyer, and I can help you maybe get some clarity if you're confused or if you are having any problems with your immigration case. If you're just wondering even if you can get status, I can help you with that here as well. Hi, Sophia. Thank you for watching. Nice to see you. And of course, I'll be on here for a little bit if you want to share this with others to let them know I'm on if they might have immigration questions. If you don't already like or follow us, make sure you do that on both Facebook and TikTok. We're at Agarwal Immigration on both platforms. Okay, I want to start off with a question that comes up often here in our practice, which is what I do when I go live. I usually do a question that comes up often in our practice, and hopefully that will help you. All right. The question today is about VAWA. So these are green card applications that are filed by people who have been abused in their marriage. So usually people that are married to U.S. citizens or green card holders, and they're having problems in their marriage that can be physical abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse. So all of these, any of these types of things will help you qualify for that VAWA application, which is a green card application on your own without the help of your spouse. Okay. So I'll answer all these questions regarding VAWA. If you want to put them in here, I'm happy to answer them while I am on here. I will be on again, so don't worry if I don't get to your questions. I will be on again to help you with that. All right. Okay, so the question I want to start off with today is, will I get deported if I lose my VAWA case? So that's, will I get deported if I lose my VAWA case? That is a big concern for many people because those generally that apply for VAWA are out of status, and they're worried if I file a case, a green card application for myself, will I get deported? So currently the answer is no, you will not get deported just by filing a VAWA case. If you don't have other criminal history, if you don't have a removal order against you, if you've never been in immigration court, just filing that VAWA case alone will not get you deported if you get denied. So what you will get is work authorization in about 6 to 8 months after you apply. You will get a green card on your own without the help of your spouse in about 2 years. Between 2 to 2.5 years, you'll be eligible to receive a green card. So this is for people who don't have a criminal issue at all, and they've never been in immigration court. So you will not get deported. Currently, according to current policy, you would not be considered a removal priority, which means you would not get deported just if your case gets denied. Okay? Call us for a consultation if we can help you with your VAWA case. We are at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. So Rohit, hi, nice to see you. Rohit is asking, is the work permit process getting faster? It actually is getting a little bit faster, Rohit. It's getting a little bit faster. So what the government has done is they used to issue, and they still are in some cases, issue a combination work authorization and travel authorization card. However, they were getting so delayed with work authorization that they decided to split that up and issue them as two separate approvals, they adjudicate them separately. So we are not seeing as many of the combo cards as we used to see before. So hopefully that will make it go a little bit faster. So that was a new policy that started recently. So I'm hoping that will make work authorization, work permit applications get decided a little bit faster. All right. I hope that helps you, Rohit. I hope you're doing well today. It's nice to see you and hear from you. Say hello to your family for me. All right. Sophia says hi. Yadev says hi. I'm watching from San Francisco. Hi, Yadev. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Sophia says, I applied for asylum and now I'm married to a U.S. citizen. I don't have any notice from USCIS. You can apply if you're married to a U.S. citizen. You could possibly apply for a green card through that process, right? Through that U.S. citizen. So you might want to call us to see what you qualify for. You may do what's called a provisional waiver, which if you entered illegally, Sophia, you might be able to leave the U.S., process your green card abroad, and come back in. That is problematic when you have asylum, right? So it depends on where you would be going to process that green card, because asylum says that you're afraid to return to your home country. So if you go abroad and process that green card application abroad to that country where you said you were scared, that raises all sorts of fraud and misrepresentation issues. However, if you're married to a U.S. citizen, you're a victim of abuse, meaning it could be psychological, emotional, financial abuse, your spouse gets angry with you, threatens deportation, anything like that, you may be eligible to process that green card right here in the U.S. Okay? Call us for a consultation if we can help you with that. 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663. Country Bowie says, what are the consequences? Sorry, I see a couple here. What are the consequences if your wife refuses to file taxes with you together? Okay, so I'm assuming that maybe Country Bowie, you are thinking of applying for a green card with your spouse, a marriage-based green card. So if you file separately, if you're married but you're filing separately, that should be okay. But you want to show evidence of bona fide marriage. So now what that means is that your marriage is real and not just for immigration purposes, right? So maybe your tax filing might not give you a ton of evidence that your marriage is real and not just for immigration, but maybe you have a property that you bought together. Maybe you have cars in both of your names. Maybe you have children together. Maybe you have been traveling together and you can show itineraries of that, right? So each person's situation is going to be a little bit different, and you may have a ton of evidence. Maybe you don't have what I'm saying right now out loud, right? But you might have other pieces of evidence. So if you are concerned about how to show that your marriage is real and not just for immigration purposes, we can certainly help you with that. You want to show strong evidence that your marriage is real, not just for immigration purposes. If you entered into a marriage just for immigration, we cannot help you. We have a lot of people call us on this. We cannot help you. If you entered into your marriage only for immigration, we cannot help you. Okay. But if it's a real marriage, if you entered into it to start a life together with this person, I would be more than happy to brainstorm with you how you can show them, how you can show the government that the marriage is real and not just for immigration purposes. All right. You can reach me at 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663. Hi, it's Nina. Thank you for following us. Again, if you have friends that would be interested in asking immigration questions, please go ahead and share this with them, and we will share this with them. I go on frequently, and I'm up here really to answer your immigration questions, to answer, immigration is really complicated. It's really, really complicated. We're located right outside of DC in Arlington, Virginia, but the immigration laws are federal, so that means that they're the same all over the country, and we can help you, we can advise you on immigration issues no matter where you are located in the US. So I'd be happy to do that for you, okay? So in here, user 12378 is asking, does USCIS run a credit check when you apply for citizenship? Do they run a credit check when you apply for citizenship? That is not part of the normal process, but there is a background check involved with almost any visa application. So usually you'll give your fingerprints and a background check is involved. That doesn't necessarily involve credit. You cannot get denied for having poor credit, but you want to look at kind of all of the issues. You want to have, they do look at for citizenship what's called good moral character. So that's kind of, everything all together. So you want to have strong evidence of good moral character. Credit, having poor credit alone, I don't think would result in a denial of your citizenship application. So if we can help you with that, that can be straightforward. We can help you with that. Give us a call, 703-348-1663. Hi, Betty. Nice to see you. Hi, PB23 Sidhu. Nice to see you. Great. And again, this is an opportunity for you to ask immigration questions. So I would encourage you to put your questions in here. Here's another question. Why don't people apply for VAWA? What are the main reasons why people do not apply for a VAWA-based green card application? So there are kind of a number of them. What we find is that most people do not know that they can apply for a green card without the help of their spouse. Most people do not know that that is something that is available to them. Excuse me. Knowledge here is power, right? So knowledge can really help you gain status, can help you get status and remain in the US. So most people don't even know that they're eligible. What they would get is a work authorization, a social security number. They would have permission to travel in and out of the United States. This is especially important if they did not have status when they entered the US. So that is very, very important to them. So if they don't have status when they entered the US, or they had some kind of tourist visa and it expired, now they're married to a US citizen or a green card holder, and that marriage is not going well. They can apply for a green card on their own, no police involved, no police report. They don't need signatures from their spouse. Everything is 100% confidential. The spouse won't even be contacted in this kind of application. All right, so I would say if you know people that are in the situation, to let them know, if they want to just learn more about the application. Follow us on TikTok, like us on Facebook. We're at Agarwal Immigration. Share this with your friends that might be in the situation. This is the number one reason why a lot of people who are eligible do not apply for this kind of green card application, that they don't even know that they can apply for a green card without the help of their spouse. Give us a call, if you know people, or share our information with them, just so they can learn. They can ask questions on here if they would like. I'm happy to answer the questions here, but if they want to have a confidential consultation about whether or not they qualify, call our office. And you can even schedule on your own on Facebook. We have a link there. You can schedule on your own a consultation, and I'd be happy to chat with you. You can do that by phone, by Zoom if you're not in our area. If you want to come in person, we're happy to see you in person as well. Okay. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney, and I can help you with any type of immigration case, no matter where in the U.S. you are located. We're at 703-348-1663. All right. Here is the last question I wanted to touch base on. What is the difference between VAWA in immigration court or VAWA with USCIS, right? What is that difference? So number one, if you're in immigration court, you might be eligible for a different kind of VAWA application, right? That is only available in immigration court. So basically, you're a victim of abuse. You're married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder. Other people also qualify, so it's not just limited to spouses. Parents can qualify in some situations. Children can qualify in some situations if they're being abused by their parent, or if you're a parent that's being abused by your U.S. citizen child, you might be able to qualify. So if you're in court, you are abused, right? You're subjected to extreme cruelty by that U.S. citizen person. It's usually a spouse, but it doesn't always have to be. You've been in the United States for at least 3 years, and you have good moral character. You're otherwise a good person. You've paid your taxes. That's always helpful. If you haven't paid your taxes, if you've never had a crime, that can also be helpful. So if you're in court, there's this process that can only be applied in court. So that's called VAWA, cancellation of removal. Okay. For if you've never been in court, so let's say you entered legally and your status expired, you're asking for the government to give you a green card. It's like any other green card application. So it's just, the difference is you don't need your spouse or your parent necessarily, or your child, to sponsor you, right? You can do it without their help if you're a victim of abuse. Okay. Call us if we can help you with that at 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663. That is all I have for today. I think we answered most people's questions. Again, make sure you like us, follow us at Agarwal Immigration, Facebook and TikTok if you haven't done it already. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. We can help you with your immigration case no matter where in the U.S. you are located. I look forward to meeting some of you over Zoom, by phone, in person, if you'd like to join us for a confidential consultation. Okay, thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye, everybody.